My name is PZ Myers, and I'm a guy with a blog on the internet. My point is that I believe as politicians use their piety for political capital, it's time for atheists to nail them to the wall for the absurdity of their religious beliefs. Recently, after the landing of Mars Curiosity, Richard Dawkins made a comment on Twitter with reference to Mitt Romney. Yes, America still manages to reach Mars despite half the country preparing to elect a man who believes he will get a planet when he dies. I echoed it on my blog. It immediately stirred up complaints. People cited Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution. No religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. That does not apply. We're not suggesting that believers should be prohibited from running for office, but if they're going to campaign on their religious beliefs, it should be made an issue. Clowns aren't forbidden to run for office either, but if they show up in a big red nose and clown shoes, we get to point and laugh. Dawkins was accused of bigotry. It's not bigotry to bring up relevant questions about the competence and intelligence of candidates. If a political candidate is going to bring to his office the Mormon leadership or the Catholic hierarchy or any peculiar institution that's going to influence policy in irrational ways, it is a legitimate concern for the electorate. I had the example of John Kennedy cited at me, but he dealt with public bias against his Roman Catholicism in a straightforward and secular way, by disfavoring any work to subvert the First Amendment's guarantee of religious liberty and declaring his belief in an America where no religious body seeks to impose its will directly or indirectly upon the general populace or the public acts of its officials. Romney, to the contrary, has begun a holier-than-thou campaign in which he announces that Obama has declared a war on religion. Obama, whose own bog-standard Protestant Christianity is no less absurd than Romney's Mormonism. As long as candidates are going to campaign on their religion, atheists ought not to suffer the argument in silence. As long as their religious beliefs are going to be used to justify destructive policies on education, foreign affairs, the environment, and science and technology, we have an obligation to criticize those faulty premises. You can find more from me at freethoughtblogs.com/pharyngula, which few of you will be able to spell, so just Google PZ. I'll be somewhere on the first page.